Hello friends, welcome back to a new video. My name is Allison and this is going to be well, I guess it's another one, but it's going to be my second book haul video for this year. If you have not seen my previous book haul video I said in that one that I like to do my book hauls quarterly instead of like monthly or whatever, just because I don't buy that many books compared to other years where I was buying like books every week. So I just don't get enough books on a monthly basis to justify doing like a book haul video, because it would literally be like 5 minutes long. So this is my second book haul video for 2021, and it is all of the books that I purchased in April, May, and June. So just to preface, this video could get a little bit lengthy because I do love buying like special editions, and I also love to show off those special editions. So if it has any special features, I like to talk about those and show those to you guys. So this is not going to be like, here's my list of books I got. It's going to be like, here's this book that I got and here's all of the cool things about it. So if you want to grab a snack or a drink before we get started, you should probably do that right now. If not, we'll just get started. So the first thing I have on my list today is all of the books that I got in the month of April. I have a note sheet here so I remember what I need to talk about. So in April I got 5 books, and I'm pretty sure they're all special editions of some kind. So the first one I got was Bone Crier's Dawn by Catherine Purdy, and this one is the Fairy Loot edition. And I think like it's signed, so it says it's signed, and it's a Fairy Loot exclusive. There is no art on the reverse of the dust jacket, and the hardcover is just pretty basic. Like, it's just black with the foiling on the spine. So I really don't know other than that. Oh yeah, it does have these beautiful silver sprayed edges. And I also have the first book in this duology from Fairy Loot as well, and it's equally as gorgeous. I want to say that the cover is a little different from the original. I don't have an original copy of it, so I can't compare, and I literally can't remember, but I feel like the cover background is a lot darker on the Fairy Loot edition than it is on the original edition. So, and also this cover art is freaking gorgeous. It's by Charlie Bowater, I'm pretty sure, and I really like her art style. So yeah, it's really pretty. The next book on the list is another Fairy Loot book, and this one is one that I got in their monthly box, and it is the Bright, wow, that's really shiny. The Bright and the Pale. Look at how shiny that is. Okay, it's The Bright and the Pale by Jessica Rubinkowski. I have read this book and I really did enjoy it. It's a short, quick read. It also has really pretty, if you can see that, like light blue foiled edges. It is a Fairy Loot exclusive. And oh yeah, and like, look at these pretty end papers. Obviously, it's a winter themed book. It is set in like a Russian-esque type country. It is YA fantasy, and this is the artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket, which is absolutely stunning. I think it's by the artist that goes by Bloody Dammit on Instagram. I'm pretty sure that's who it is. And then the hardcover itself is pretty blue, and it has some silver foiling on the cover, and this is like important in the story. So it makes sense after you read it. You're like, oh, okay, that's what that's about. So overall, very beautiful book. I liked the story. It was quick and fast-paced, and I am looking forward to reading the sequel whenever that comes out. The next book is The Prison Healer by Lynette Noni, and this is also a Fairy Loot exclusive. Starting with the dust jacket, I'm pretty sure the title and author name are a different color than the original, and all of the purple that you see was originally green on the original. This one does have purple on the top and the bottom, and then the side is like stenciled, and it looks like a key to a door. It's called The Prison Healer, so I'm imagining this is like a key to like a jail cell door or something like that. And this one is also signed. And this is probably one of the most beautiful books I own. I'm going to show you the dust jacket first. So this is the dust jacket. It's kind of glary. It's really, really pretty. I really like it. I have not read this one yet, and it's YA fantasy, I'm pretty sure. And this artwork is by Alice Maria Power on Instagram. So yeah, that's really pretty. And then the cover the hardcover is freaking gorgeous. So this is what the hardcover looks like. It's a very magenta pink or fuchsia even foiled artwork, and this was done by shoot, who did this artwork? I used to remember who it was and now I don't. That's sad. So that is the front of the hardcover, and then this is what the spine looks like, and then the back is just blank, but this is really, really pretty. I did unbox this in one of my weekly update videos a few months ago, and I got really excited about that foiling on the hardcover. How could you not? It's so pretty. Okay, the next few books are more special editions. I don't remember if I showed you the first book, but I figured I would just show them all right now, and it is the Daughter of Smoke and Bone series by Laini Taylor, and I have the special editions that Illumicrate did for like the recover of these books. So this is Daughter of Smoke and Bone, and I'm pretty sure you can get these, like the artwork on the dust jackets is the same for like everywhere. The special features are like these sprayed edges are a special feature, and then there's art on the reverse of the dust jacket, which is done by Jim D. Bartolo, which is Laini Taylor's husband. And then I'm pretty sure this is exclusive to Illumicrate. They all have foil quotes on the cover. And this one says, "She had been innocent once, a little girl playing with feathers on the floor of a devil's lair. She wasn't innocent now." And I think it's really, really pretty. I'm pretty sure... Oh, and they are signed, so there's that aspect of it. But I'm pretty sure if you really like the dust jacket, because these are not available anymore, but if you really like the artwork on the dust jacket, I'm pretty sure you can still get those anywhere. And then this is the artwork on the inside of this one. It's a very unique art style, and I really like it. I don't know if I would ever like turn it around to display it because it might scare the crap out of my children. But I really do appreciate it. I think it's pretty, and I think it captures like the grittiness of the story, so it's pretty great. And then the next book in that trilogy is Days of Blood and Starlight, I think. Yeah, this is the second book in the trilogy, and this one has like reddish pink hues in it, or on it. And this is what, I didn't show you the back of the other dust jacket, but this one does say a quote from the novel. And so this one has pink sprayed edges. I think they're really pretty. It matches the cover. And this one is also signed. Ooh, it has a really pretty signature page. That's really pretty. I don't think I've even looked at these yet. Oops. I'm not very good at doing that. Okay, and I will show you the hardcover. They all have quotes on them, so this one is a pink foil, and it says, "Mercy breeds mercy as slaughter breeds slaughter. We can expect the world to be better than we make it." Very true. So yeah, and these are just really pretty. I just really appreciate these books. And then this is the reverse of the dust jacket. Again, very colorful, very beautiful. It's really hard to get this all in one shot. There. That's what I got for ya. So very pretty. Sadly, so sadly, these are not available anymore. I think they sold out pretty fast. I mean, like, not instantly. It wasn't like an instant sellout, but they didn't have them available for very long. Maybe a couple of months. I don't remember, but yeah, they're really pretty. So if you manage to get a set, you are lucky. And then this is Dreams of Gods and Monsters, the third book in the series. And this one has a quote on the back. And this one obviously is orange. It has orange sprayed edges. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't even bother looking at the dust jacket art. Oops. And then this one, oh, that's kind of interesting. It seems like it's off center. But this one has orange foil on it. And it says, people with secrets shouldn't make enemies. People with destinies shouldn't make plans. And it's just a plain, solid orange hardcover. And then here is the artwork. So all of this artwork features like one of the main characters from the story. There are some scenes from the stories in the artwork. So those are very pretty. I really like those. I really should pay more attention to the books I'm getting and actually looking at them all the way. Next I have May's books, and I got 5 books in May as well, and I'm pretty sure out of all of the ones that I got in April, I only have 2 that I haven't read yet, and then for May, they are all brand new for May. So I have 5 brand new books here that I have not read yet. And I'm going to go ahead and start off with these 2. They are The Maiden Ship and The Lion of the Sea by Michelin Rickman. And these are Fake Crate exclusives. Pretty sure I showed these on a video before, but we're going to do it again because they're pretty. So they came with signed book plates. And they do have artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket, which is done by the author because the author is also an artist. Well, I guess she's an artist first and then an author. And then this is what the Maiden Ship looks like. It's got really pretty rose gold foil on it and like the most beautiful aqua blue cover I've ever seen in my life. It's so gorgeous. And that is, yeah, it's a really short book. It's YA fantasy and it is self-published. The author is self-published, which I think is great. That's another reason why I really like Fake Crate's books, because they're willing to work with indie authors, and because of that they can do more customizations to books than say like Fairy Loot or Owl Crate can, because everything with Owl Crate has to be like Owl Crate and Fairy Loot, like they have to work with the publisher and they don't necessarily always get to work straight with the author like Fake Crate can with indie authors. So I really appreciate that about Fake Crate. The other one, The Lion in the Sea, has a beautiful dust jacket. This one also has a signed book plate and it has artwork on the reverse, also done by the author. It's very gorgeous. I think it's very pretty. I'm noticing that these like 3 moons up here is like a continuing theme. So the world that this is set in must have 3 moons or something. So, and then the hardcover for this one is this beautiful pink color and it has silver foil on it. It's very pretty. Look at that. So shiny. I really like both of these books. I hope the story is great. I really changed my thoughts about self-published authors in the past few months, maybe even the past year or so. And I don't know, I just think they have a lot more to offer than we give them credit for. So I forgot to show you that these books also have like gilt sprayed edges. The first book, The Maiden Ship, is rose gold, and then The Lion of the Sea is silver. So they just have some fun, like, unique things about them. Okay, I lied. The next book that I got in May was Dune Messiah, and I have actually read this one already. So only 4 of these books are unread. So this is the second book in the Dune saga, chronicles, whatever. I don't know exactly what it's called, but this is the second one, and I did read it already. There's nothing special about this. This is just a regular paperback that I got off Amazon. The next 2 books are by the same author, and there's nothing special about these either, other than they're the UK hardcovers. I guess it's not really special if you don't think it's special. So the first one is A Time of Blood by John Gwynne, and then the other is A Time of Courage by John Gwynne. This book is beastie. So these 2 are the rest of the series. What's it called? Oh, Of Blood and Bone by John Gwynne. It's his second series that he put out after what was it called? Not Fate of the Fallen. I can't remember what his first series was called, but this one is only 3 books long. I've read the first book and absolutely freaking loved it, and I actually have this one on my TBR for July because it's July now, and I'm really looking forward to his books. They are adult fantasy and they are wonderfully excellent. I really like them. And that was it for May, so now we are on to June. So the first book that I got in June, which is another Fairy Loot book, and I'm actually not going to be keeping it. It is Witches Steeped in Gold, and it is really pretty. This book is absolutely beautiful. I love that the cover, I was not a fan of the original cover of this book. I wasn't really going to read it anyways, which is why I'm unhauling it, because I had literally no plans to read it. But I love that the cover is this beautiful design instead of like the title and stuff. So I feel like Fairy Loot did a really awesome job with this book. It's very pretty. I just really like it. And then look at these stenciled edges. Like, it has a bookmark too, so that's fun. It's just really, really pretty. It's a really beautiful book. And the hardcover designs match the dust jacket designs, so that's really cool. I think that's pretty. It's a really pretty book. I just don't have any reason to keep it because I wasn't planning on reading it. And then this is the artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket, which is of the 2 main characters. And number 2 for June is the Slytherin edition of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I think this book is freaking beautiful. I love the sprayed edges and the silver. It looks really pretty on my bookshelves. This is not, I guess this is like a special edition because it's a house edition, but there's not a whole lot. I mean, that, the green foil on the spine is really pretty, so there's that. Other than it being like the sprayed edges and stuff, it does have some cool things in it about like Salazar Slytherin and some lore on like the background of Slytherin House. So yeah, these are the only 2 that I have of the house editions, and it's really bad because they're all out now and I only have the first 2 books and I really need to get the rest. So that's really fun. I need a whole set, guys. And then the next book is The Girl and the Mountain by Mark Lawrence. This is the sequel to The Girl and the Stars, and it's adult fantasy. There's nothing special about this edition other than it is the UK hardcover because I prefer those ones to the US hardcovers. And I have not read it yet, and I think I'm going to get to it in July. Maybe. It might happen, it might not happen, but it is a potential read for the month of July. And then the last book I have for this book haul is The Dragon and the Queen by Caitlin Davis. This is another self-published novel. I got this one from Barnes & Noble, and it is the 3rd book in the Raven and the Dove series, and it is YA fantasy. These are not like special editions or anything, like they weren't put out by Fae Crate, but the thing I love the most about this series is that on the hardcover, when you take the dust jacket off, the cover art, or the art that's on the dust jacket, literally wraps around the entire book, but there's no like anything on it. So if you put the spine open like this, you can see the entire picture, and I think it's really, really pretty. And every single book in this series looks that way. They're all stinking beautiful, and I really love them, and this book made me feel all the emotions, and I was mad at the end of it, and I have to wait a whole year to read the next one, so that's really super fun. So yeah, that is it for this book haul. Altogether, I hauled 14 books, and out of the 14, I've read 6 of those. So that's not too bad. I mean, some of them were already read like when I purchased them, and some I have read since I bought them. But 6 out of 14 books is not that bad. I feel like I could have done worse than that. Like I could have bought like 30 books and read 6. So not too bad as far as book hauls go. Like I said, I really don't buy that many books anymore. A lot of my focus has been on buying, like, if someone is releasing like a special edition of a series or a book that I really liked, I would rather have that instead of just going out and buying a bunch of random books that I may or may not be ultimately interested in. So I imagine that the third quarter of 2021's book haul video will probably be even smaller than this one because I literally have not been buying that many books. All of the books that I want to read are up for, they're like pre-ordered right now, so I just have to wait. It's just a waiting game to see when they're gonna get when they get released and when they actually make it to me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have read any of the books, let me know in the comments, and if you think I need to add anything else to my book to buy list, you can also leave that suggestion in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!